What's up, guys? This, so, YouTube keeps suggesting this Ramsey Dewey guy to me, and I'm not subscribed to him. I download all his videos. This guy, he's literally the McDojo king. Okay, if you took, and he's like a narcissistic gaslighting POS like I've never seen in my life. I don't understand why he's being pushed so hard. Well, maybe because Satan runs YouTube and the CCP is like promoting his nonsense. I don't understand it. But last couple of weeks, from the DKU videos to today when he started talking about taekwondo, and this is when I'm just like, oh my god, I can't. How this is so bad that martial arts have gotten to the point where a commercial fake who made his career by being a loser, from what I understand, a little bit I got from this guy, he lost some MMA fight and ended his career, and then now he's a YouTube personality, like telling people what's real and fake. This guy puts on a taekwondo uniform and starts talking about the history of taekwondo. Now, I'm a second generation student of Kukui, okay? I don't talk about it often because my teacher wanted the art to die with him because nobody deserved it. Now I understand. I'm going to try to remember the shit points he put in the video so you can understand what I'm talking about, how delusional people in their McDojos, in their cults, because, he's talking about wearing a white robe makes you in a cult, but I don't know, maybe humping guys in a ring, and talking shit makes you a cult, okay? Dude's supposed to be a black belt in Taekwondo. Look at the, God. Black belt, first dan is supposed to be an assistant instructor. You should be able to teach the system. This guy can't even do the first form. Look, there's 27 forms in my style, right? I don't remember them all without looking in the books. But if you can't remember the first form, okay, fine, granted. Okay, I'll give him that. Okay, fine. Maybe he got hit in the head too many times. But he can't even put his feet together to bow correctly. You look at him in his thumbnail. He's doing there's no technique. There's no sharpness. There's nothing. Let me tell you I'm going to try to go point by point with the bullshit that he just said about Taekwondo. First of all, the white robes in martial arts. You wear a heavyweight white gi or tobak because you don't want to ruin your street clothes, and they're easy to grab on and not in the old style we used to grab each other and throw each other and hit each other. You don't want to get blood on your street clothes. You don't want to rip them apart. There was no lightweight uniforms. It was heavy burlap. Okay. Second of all, there's precision involved. When you set to you're locked. Your feet together, hands straight, head up. Okay. Everything is precision. Okay. There's no. It's so ridiculous. How do you not remember your first form? Take a form 1, and then listen. I learned the pre-war style, okay, where they used it in Vietnam, but we call it pre-war. So now they call me Korean karate. God, it's just I'm just so confused at how the world got this bad. I just don't even know. I don't even know. How do you not remember? Now he's talking about the take-up form supposedly has 3 rows. What? There were I forms, okay? There's a bottom line, a top line, okay? The next thing is the basic techniques. We have a chamber and action phase, okay? So when you chamber, okay, blocking hand on the outside, blocking hand on the inside, it's sharp, okay? And then you step, it's sharp, okay? These a front stance. What the fuck is this? Now I know this modern ITF shit that General Choi, if you read a book called The Killing Art, they explain it. And they only mention my grandmaster once, Wang Kuk-Lee, okay? They only mention him one time. But if you look, you'll find it, okay? What the fuck are you doing? Dude, what is this? His head's sticking out, he's all over the place, his kicks are like, what the fuck is this? And you're sitting there talking about this, you put on a fucking costume. It's like a Halloween costume to this guy. This guy is the epitome of everything wrong with martial arts and YouTube right now. Okay, he's literally, it's just a disgrace. The way he analyzed the DKU fight, both of those people were shit, okay? The guy he fought, the UFC guy, looked like shit. DKU looked like shit, okay? But he jumped on a bandwagon for views. And there's so many stupid people and weak people and these fucking morons that are feeding into this shit and getting this guy fucking paid. I don't understand. And I'm not even subscribed to this motherfucker, and you keep pushing him on me. And he makes me sick to my fucking stomach. Alright? His sidekick. His pivots this way, this doesn't make any sense. Okay? Sidekick is straight at you. Okay? Straight. It's a straight fucking line. Okay? This is level 1 bullshit. Okay? It's straight line. Elbow punches are straight. Okay? Tsunomaki, straight. Okay? These techniques have alignment. Okay? And you're supposed to be punching, you're trying to rip somebody's head off. Here's a Kwansu, right? Which is basically knife hand block, palm block with knife hand. My teacher broke boards with a spear finger. Okay? I seen this little man and put his hand through wood with his fingertips. Okay? You can say, oh, no. You try breaking a fucking piece of 1-inch solid pine with your fingertip. Okay? Well, you know what to do for. And then the worst part, he does it like this. It's like, it's not even the blind leaving the blind. It's like the short bus crashed into a tree and got dragged up a fucking hill. Oh God. Palm block, knife hand, okay? Listen, none of us in our generation did the training to be able to do it all my old teachers did. But how did we get so far away that people don't even remember that it existed? It existed, that, you know? Look, I get it, you know, the modern taekwondo and all, but dude, he's bad. He's fucking bad. The guy is shit. The guy is fucking garbage. And he's talking like he knows what he's doing. And people are buying into it. And then you'll have his fan club. I don't give a fuck, man. God. I don't even know how to deal with it. I had to come out and rant this out for my friends who watch my channel, because this is so ridiculous what's happening right now. There's hundreds of guys who are way qualified, who can perform, that are out in the world, that are not getting any validation. And you know, and I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about these fucking guys who train and they're sitting there competing in taekwondo and they have great technique. You know, there's people who do tai chi that have great technique. There's people who do Wing Chun, and look at it. He does, his whole channel is mocking people, and the thing is, he's a joke. How is it somebody like him, who's a fucking joke, is getting play from mocking people with real technique? Who's like, you know, making up fucking nonsense history and buying into like divergent history. Oh my God, I don't even know I can't. It made me rage inside. Okay, to keep seeing his face and his stupid fucking voice. I can't stand this fucking guy. I really can't stand him. Okay, why does YouTube keep feeding me bullshit? It's like Satan runs YouTube and wants to break everyone's brain. I don't fucking get it. Okay? But he was correct about one thing. It was Shotokan. Tang Soo was basically Tang Dynasty of China, Suez Hando's way. Kata, Reido was Kata meant China, and then the Japanese government changed it to empty because they wanted to take over fucking China. Okay? Go look it up if the Google lets you. Okay? So yeah, a lot of the forms are the same. But from my understanding, what Wang Kukli did was, you know, after, you know, like Masayama, another Korean, you know, a lot of the Koreans went to Japan during the occupation of Korea, whatever it was, because they weren't allowed to do martial arts. So Wang Kukli was, I don't remember this whole story perfectly. I think he was in college in Japan when he went to train with Funakoshi. And then after that, he went to China to train in Chinese medicine and Kung Fu. And the style is Northern Leg, Southern Fist. Okay? There's 12 kicks, 12 punches, 5 blocks, 5 stances. It's a reduction of all the killing moves. Okay, that's what it's supposed to be. So every technique should be related to the northern legs and southern fist of China. That's why when you do the alignments properly, and you understand the blocks or strikes, it starts to look like Wing Chun when you get really good at it. And people misunderstand the form. Yes, you practice these forms with these, like, you know, very rigid alignments, okay? But when do this, the idea is that you're practicing a golf swing or baseball swing. You fight for who you want. And you shouldn't need more than 1 or 2 hits in a fight. In a real fight, in a street fight, when you've done nothing but practice a perfect golf swing over and over again and hit somebody with 1 fucking knuckle, the average person who's not on some kind of drugs is not going to be able to take that shot. Okay? This is not... Black Belt Magazine had an article about this a long time ago, about the ROK Capital Division, 1 battalion taking on 2, and with no weapons and just broken bodies on the field. Okay? Look it up. It's not... There's so much wrong in this world. And I know I'm only talking to my friends here, but fuck, man, this is like, it's so bananas. It's so bananas. This asshole's getting away with this shit. How do you not remember the first form and put on your taekwondo costume with your? And I hate those uniforms, by the way, with the pullover or whatever it is. But you can see it's like he probably did some fucking kiddie taekwondo. And let's be real. Like, look at that guy fucking move. Just look at him move. Even when he's doing his MMA shit, he's moving to too wide. He's lunky. He's he's kind of doofy looking. Okay, and it's like his claim to fame was getting his ass beat. You know what I'm saying? And now he's in China. In China, they love using the white man as a monkey. That's what they say. Okay, it's like their like entertainment. You know what I mean? So he's going around just talking shit and getting away with this, and there's so many idiots in the world that are just like, it's like a Call of Duty lobby, right? With like all like squeakers, and they're adults in martial arts. What the fuck am I looking at? Like, what am I fucking looking at? Like what is this? What the fuck is this, dude? Like, just, you look, you can't, you're a black, I don't give a fuck, man. You got a black belt. That means you did at least 2 years of training with someone who was a certified instructor. And you can't do a fucking front stance. You can't stand at attention and bound properly. You can't do a sumaki. You don't know what a knife hand looks like. You don't know what a reverse punch looks like. Like, what the fuck is this? What is this? Okay? There's one way to do a reverse punch, okay? Your stance should be a rectangle. There should be a triangle formation to your solar plexus. Okay, you're punching downward to hit the nerve in the solar plexus so he coughs up. Okay, everything is perfectly square. You're solid on the front fucking leg. This is baby shit, dude. He's like, it's like, I don't even understand. I just don't understand how someone that bad is getting promoted for talking shit about people who actually got their shit together, or historical arts that were used in actual war. Okay, the Korean Tiger Division, they used taekwondo in Vietnam for real, and they killed people with it. Okay, now, if you again read that book, The Killing Art, Killing Art, they only mention Wong Kuk Lee once. Okay, they really pushed and my master left when he came. So my master was American Army, went and got transferred into ROK Capital Division. So it was some kind of joint thing with the American Army and ROK Capital Division. So that's how he learned first. Right? His teacher was Sergeant Lee Jin Ho. Okay, of the ROK Capital Division, Sergeant Lee Jin Ho. And then he came back to the States and started training under Wong Kuk Lee. Years later, he left the Chundokan because it became commercial and they only cared about his testing, adding belts, whatever. Well, I will tell you about the original forms, okay? The ROK forms were a plus sign. They weren't an I or this fucking 3-row shit he's bullshitting, so that didn't exist, okay? You had the Shotokan forms that were modified to correct the alignments, because when the Japanese got the karate from the Chinese are notorious for not teaching you the real shit. Okay, they're notorious for like giving you something broken. Okay, so when you see the Shotokan forms, they look like this. Okay, everything is off axis. The kicks are all short range kicks. So when he went back to China, and he came back to Korea afterwards. He corrected it. There was no taekwon in it. Okay, he studied taekwon supposedly, but that's not what I got from this. Okay, it was Northern like Southern Fist, and God, all my video, I'm like becoming like this fucking guy, making like a rant fucking channel, but I have to because I'm losing my fucking mind sitting here by myself watching this fucking bullshit. Like I literally can fucking take this guy with nothing but a reverse punch. I'll spoil this guy right now, and I'll just use my front hand to block him and just fucking lay him out with a reverse punch. He's so fucking terrible. He's such a fucking joke. You can't even fucking throw a reverse punch. Sitting and talking shit about martial arts, and he makes money on it, talking shit. Like you want fucking, I can talk shit all fucking day. Give me fucking money. Fucking, you know, like I just can't. I just fucking can't. Like, go. God, I'm just telling you, just because you guys understand what I'm saying to you guys. You know, there was another Reddit post about you know, George and Tony asked me to. I was discussing to my friends the problems with Tai Chi, right? And then some little bitches went on Reddit to make a post to talk behind my back, which I went and I had fun with them. I talked talking shit. Some guys, they were cool. Some of them just fucking Reddit fucking trolls. But God, I feel like fucking John Wick. Like I'm thinking I'm back. You know, like I fucking like I'm thinking I'm fucking coming back. Like yeah. It got so bad, you guys don't. It's like I'm a dinosaur from an alternate dimension. I'm carrying the secret scrolls that like don't exist, and people think that like I don't even know how to get my point across. I don't even know how to get the fucking point across. When you, how do you get a fucking black belt, okay, and in any fucking style, and you can't repeat the same thing? He does this little demonstration. This Ramsey fucking guy in the ring there with his fucking taekwondo pajama fucking pullover onesie, and he's just doing some capoeira shit. It's so bad. Like if you watch his analyzing DKU, and a lot of people jump on that bandwagon for views. I get it, but like fuck, man, it's not even the blind leading the blind. It's not even the blind leading the blind. Like, I want to know who at YouTube is pushing this shit to me, okay? Where me and other people who do, and like, I'm not even looking for massive views. I just want to get out to my community, my people. I pay them, and when I was ranked under Master Wang, actually I ranked #1 this year's score. The next day, my channel just like click, they turned the button off. How is it that I get ranked over Master Wang for and then the next day, everything stops. My view counts go backwards. But then this motherfucker, this fucking fake ass piece of shit, who literally does nothing. He does nothing but milk the need for like people to like fucking dramatic talk show bullshit. How is it YouTube he's pushing it? He's not even subscribed to his fucking face. I get down with every fucking video because I hate his voice. Okay? I hate the way this guy fucking sounds. Alright? People may think I sound like an asshole. I know I sound like an asshole. You know what I mean? So don't watch me. But they don't suggest me to you if you don't like me. Why do they keep feeding me this fucking guy? Why do they keep feeding me such a fucking pilot? He's literally the McDojo king. If you took everything that was bad about martial arts, because he's not wearing, so now he's wearing Muay Thai shorts. Okay, well, why is everybody wearing Muay Thai shorts? They're cold. Fucking idiot. And it's like I can show you guys technique and I can show you things, and it's like it's not gonna matter because you have nothing to compare it to. If I show you the old style, you're not gonna compare it to anything. I've seen other Taekwondo guys, these modern Taekwondo, and the teachers, I'm like, that's not correct. Who taught you? And they won't answer me. I'm like, it's not right. What you're doing is wrong. And you say, well, who the fuck are you? I'm telling you who I am. Second generation Sergeant Lee Jun Ho, second generation under Wang Kuk Lee. That's who the fuck I am. I'm the last one. I'm the last one. And this is why my teachers don't. I want it to die with me. They don't deserve it. There's no one. And I saw it from from when I was learning to the next 3 generations behind me that were coming in, they were weak and broken mentally. That were just, he's like, we can't teach them, they'll quit. And my teacher taught pretty hard, even the last, even the girls at the end, compared to other schools. But it was just like, you could see that mentally there was something fucking wrong with them. It was just, they didn't have, like, go outside and scrape your knees. Like, I don't even know how to get this across to people. Like, if I was going to start teaching again, and if I was to try to make this channel, like, I don't even know how to fucking start, because it's so far removed from reality what you fucking people are talking about. Like, how is this guy getting so much publicity from YouTube when he's a joke? Like, his entire channel, so far, the little things I've seen was mocking people, running around in a fight lab like a child with adults. You're supposed to be teaching people how to kill people and disassemble motherfuckers, and you're playing around like it's a children's taekwondo class. And even in my day, the children's classes were mixed with adults, and then it wasn't until like the 90s where this weird shit happened where they had like daycare classes, taekwondo daycare, like it was like game playing with noodles. Now this Detroit survival fucking guy is coming up. This McDojo guy did trying to debunk him. Now look, a lot of the techniques that guy is trying to teach in their fundamental form are good, but he's made it too much entertainment. I gotta make a video about this. You shouldn't be making this all like this. So